Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Everyday Technology. Nate here, back at you with another PC related video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some pretty budget fans from a company called GIM. GIM actually was kind enough to send over two different types of fans for the purposes of this video. Both are around $30, and I'm actually going to be only reviewing one in this video because both of them have extremely similar specs. The only real difference is the design. This is the fan I'm going to be installing today. It has full RGB. You can see there's an RGB ring around the outside, and the fan blades are also RGB as well. But before we begin, if you want to see more amazing content just like this, hit the subscribe button down below. And without any further ado, let's jump right in with installing this fan into my case. GIM did include their own screws in the box, so you can install the fans with those. They're just in this little packet right here, so I'm going to crack them open and install them using the screws. So I've actually run into a bit of a problem as far as screwing in the fans. First of all, the fans aren't threaded, so when you're screwing them in, you really have to apply a lot of force. Secondly, the screws they included are way too large for the holes in these fans. So you cannot use the included screws to actually install these unless you want to break out a power tool and risk cracking the plastic on the fans. Which, is a big downside considering that most people don't have just screws lying around, and if they do, who knows if they'll actually fit this fan. I for one did have a few screws lying around, so that is what I used to install these fans, but that issue with the screw size is definitely going to take a lot of points off of this review, and it's making me consider whether or not I should even recommend these to you guys. So unfortunately, I don't have enough extra screws lying around to install all of the fans into my case, and there is 3 of them included in the box. So what I'm going to do right now is just put in the RGB controller hub into my case, just going to do a rough install, plug that into my motherboard, and then proceed to plug that in to the fan. We're going to see how the RGB performs and also how well the fan performs as far as loudness. So let's get started with plugging in the hub and plugging in the fan to the hub. Okay, so everything actually went together pretty easily as far as the hub goes. I have the PC plugged in right now, so you can see the RGB, and actually the RGB is pretty good. It doesn't get as bright as I would like, but for $30 that these go for, I would say it's pretty darn good. These fans run at around 12,000 RPM, and I have a sound test right here so you guys can hear it for yourself. But for me personally, the sound really isn't that annoying at all, and I wouldn't say it's any louder than the included fan in my case. So what do I think overall about the GIM budget RGB fans? The fact that the included screws are too big is definitely a big downside for me, and because of that, for anybody who's just getting into PC building, these I would not recommend for you personally. However, if you are a PC building enthusiast and you have a few extra screws lying around and you just want to pop in some pretty cheap fans into a budget case, I might recommend these to you, but even then, it's a really hard sell. If, however, you do feel so inclined to check these out, I do have links down below in which you can find these. Once again, big thanks to GIM for sending these out for my honest review. And that has been another Everyday Technology video. Thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.